Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 700 Club. Israeli embassies worldwide are on heightened security after the murders of 2 embassy workers in Washington, D.C. Authorities are investigating the attack as a hate crime and an act of terrorism.
Well, we're also learning more about the victims as family and friends mourn their loss. CBN's Kelly Wright reports.
The killing of a young Jewish couple, staffers at the Israeli embassy in Washington, has shocked the world. The suspect is charged with the murder of foreign officials. Court documents reveal the shooting was captured on surveillance video outside the museum. It reportedly shows Elias Rodriguez firing at the victims several times. After they fell to the ground, he then walked into the museum where he turned himself into police, telling them he did it for Palestine and Gaza. U.S. Attorney for D.C., Jeanine Pirro, told reporters Rodriguez also faces charges of hate crimes and terrorism.
Violence against anyone based on their religion is an act of cowardice. It is not an act of a hero. It is the kind of case that we will vigorously pursue. Anti-Semitism will not be tolerated, especially in the nation's capital.
The victims were planning to be engaged in Jerusalem next week. Both were dedicated to working towards building peace for Christians, Jews, and Muslims in the Middle East. Yaron made Aliyah to Israel at age 16 and served in the military. Born to a Jewish father and Christian mother, he was a member of Jerusalem's Messianic Christian community. Vanessa Mistretta, a member of his congregation in Jerusalem, spoke with CBN News.
He had a strong friend group. They were all just super close and loved God and loved Yeshua and just were passionate about really making an impact.
He talked about his love for his family and Sarah.
He always had a smile on his face and just was a peaceful guy that loved people well. And we all know that he loved Sarah. And, you know, I know that his family was looking forward to having him back here next week and to visit and to propose. And it's just really devastating.
Sarah Milgrim was from Overland Park, Kansas, and involved with the local Jewish community. She graduated from the University of Kansas. At a vigil in her honor, a friend and former college roommate shared how Sarah advocated for reaching across political and religious divides, for brokering peace. The fact that the tragic murder of the 2 Israeli embassy employees happened in the United States heightens the concern over the rising cases of Jewish hate, especially on college campuses. The Times of Israel reports a surge of 340% in acts of global anti-Semitism.
2 young souls murdered, Yaron and Sarah. We are brokenhearted for them and for their families. We are brokenhearted for all Jews in America who don't feel safe in this moment.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has ordered the increase of security at embassies worldwide. And here in D.C., police have heightened their presence around local faith institutions. At the White House, Kelly Wright, CBN News.
This story brings so much sadness and anger, doesn't it? A 30-year-old, according to reporting, packs a 9mm in his luggage, checks it onto the plane, flies to D.C. The next day, buys a ticket to a museum, then paces around outside and shoots and murders 2 innocent people who were devoting their life, reporting says, to helping bridge political and religious division. And when one of them tried to crawl away, he ended it. To deny anti-Semitism is on the rise in this nation is certainly laughable.